An all-time record crowd of 48,788 turned out for the £15,000 final at the Melbourne Showgrounds in 1964. Second to Cardigan Bay in his opening heat after bungling the start, and a winner over Robin Dundee and Little Maori on the second night, South Australian Minuteman was scratched from the gruelling 15.5 furlong heat, suffering from arthritis of the near fore fetlock joint combined with a slight attack of laminitis. Following constant application of ice packs to his legs by trainer-driver Eric Hurley and plenty of visits to a nearby beach, Minuteman made gradual improvement. It was not until 3/4 of an hour before race time, however, that the Trotting Control Board's veterinary surgeon passed him fit to run.
Further back in the field to Tactile goes for the run along the inside. Next along would be Little Mary. Further back to Robin Dundee, Cardigan Bay and Lee George last. Past the judge where they have 4 laps to travel in, and still Minuteman in front. From Red Adios on the outside, Angelique and Pepper Ricky. Further back in the field to Tactile and Little Mary, Robin Dundee, Cardigan Bay second last and Lee George last. Down the back with 3.5 laps to travel, and still Minuteman heads the field. A length and a half clear of Angelique on the inside of Red Adios. A length and a half clear of Tactile, followed by Pepper Ricky, goes for the run along the inside. Next along would be Little Mary on the outside, a length and a half to Robin Dundee. 3 or 4 lengths clear of Smoke Cloud. Cardigan Bay going around the outside of him to make up ground. And lastly, George. They swing for home with approximately 3 to go. And the shadow roll of Minuteman shows out in advance of Red Adios on the outside of Angelique. That's Cardigan Bay last as we pick them up at the judge. 3 to go. Minuteman in front from Red Adios on the outside of Angelique. Tactile and Pepper Ricky together, followed by Little Mary, and next along would be Robin Dundee. Cardigan Bay around the outside of Smoke Cloud, Lee George last, as they go down with 2.5 laps to travel in the 1964 Inter-Dominion. And it's still Minuteman, a length clear of on the outside Red Adios, and tucked in on the fence at the moment is Angelique. Further back in the field, Pepper Ricky on the inside of Tactile. Next along would be Little Mary, followed by to Robin Dundee. Smoke Cloud is there also, Cardigan Bay second last, and lastly George. They swing towards the furlong, a little over 2 laps to travel. And still Minuteman from South Australia heading the field. 3 parts of a length in advance of Red Adios on the outside. Angelique in the pocket on the inside, followed by Tactile. Little Mary back towards her with Cardigan Bay. They go towards the judge, 2 to go. And Minuteman-E-Hurley sitting quietly on this one. A length and a half clear off Red Adios and Angelique. And further back on the field to Little Mary, Robin Dundee third last with Lee George. And last of all, Cardigan Bay. They go down the back, a lap and a half to travel. And Minuteman still piloting the field along a length and a half clear of Red Adios and Angelique, going stride for stride. A length and a half clear of Pepper Ricky and Tactile, followed by Little Mary on the outside of Smoke Cloud. Robin Dundee third last with Lee George, and last Cardigan Bay. They go towards the furlong post, a little over a lap to travel in this important final of the Inter-Dominion. And it's still Minuteman in front from Red Adios on the outside of Angelique. Tactile and Pepper Ricky together, followed by Smoke Cloud, Lee George, Robin Dundee, and last of all Cardigan Bay. They straighten up now with a lap to go. There's the bell. And still Minuteman pulling hard in front from Red Adios. No moves been made from Angelique on the inside. Tactile, Pepper Ricky, and back towards the rear, Cardigan Bay with Robin Dundee. A little under 2 furlongs to go. And still Minuteman in front, and Hurley looks over his shoulder. That's Tactile, 3 wide. They straighten up with 2 to go. And Minuteman in front, Angelique on the inside. Red Adios going backwards, Tactile wide. And it comes right down the outside, Pepper Ricky, and further out to Robin Dundee. A follow and a half to go. Minuteman still sitting there quietly from Angelique, going to be the danger. On the outside, Tactile under the punishment, further back in the field to Smoke Cloud. Pepper Ricky and Little Mary very wide on the back as they straighten up. Minuteman from South Australia on the inside. Angelique from Victoria, and the South Australian performer is going quick guns. And it's the South Australian Minuteman's Inter-Dominion. In a minute, Minuteman first, second Angelique, third could have been Tactile or Smoke Cloud from Robin Dundee. Cardigan Bay flew. Next along Lee George from Red Adios, a wing, and Pepper Ricky, and back towards the rear was Little Mary.